Hello, absolutely nobody. It's Far Up here. Welcome back to night 14 of my 7 Days to Die survival guide on the PlayStation 4. So, night 14. You've caught me hiding in my little fallout shelter, as such. So, we're 1 hour and 20 minutes away from Horde time. Well, I'm not sure where they're going to come from, and I'm not sure about this base, but we will fight anyway. So let's give you a little tour. I haven't really done anything since the last episode, as you know, there wasn't really much else to do. So that hole in the wall we just saw back there is all boarded up. We've got a door here. I will put out the fire. Not that it's going to stop them attracting. I'll eat some food and drink some water to make sure I'm at 100%. So I'm 100% food, drink some water. 92% will do it. Because again, we don't want to be worrying about that during the Horde battle. So I have a crossbow. What was that? 260, nearly 70 bolts for that. I've got a bunch of wood. I'll take some antibiotics in case I get hit. I'll keep those empty jars anyway. So I've got a little bit of wood. Some bullets for my gun. Not a lot. They're 10mm rounds. I don't have a shotgun anyway, so I can't really use them. So we just have to wait now. So this is where they're going to attack. So I've properly boarded this off now. So there's no, they have to fight through 3 or 4 different bricks to get in here. They're going to attack the door first, as always. So this is the way they're going to come through. I'm thinking they're going to absolutely destroy this place. But again, it doesn't necessarily matter. I'll just hit a quick iron reinforcement of the floor, because they're going to get under there and they're going to hit up. We don't want them destroying the floor when we're standing on it and then us falling through it. So 9:32, 9:33, we just got to wait it out. There's nothing much more we can do. So yeah, so there's 269 plus 1, 270, or is the one included? I don't know. So we just got to wait this out and find out how well this base holds up. This is a configuration I do use quite regularly, or have used in the past, but it has been on a house that is 1 story higher. So I'm not overly confident about this ledge around the edge. I don't think it's going to be strong enough. I wish I'd had the time or the inclination to build it out again. 1 more, then it definitely would have worked. But well, we'll see. Live and learn. I mean, if it all hits the fan as such, I can just run into this little building that I've made and hide, and then if they hit the door, use the hammer to fix the door. So here they come. Where are they coming from? Okay, so they're coming from this direction. They're all hoarding. They've all found me already. Now, if these were iron bars, I'd be able to shoot through them down. But as it stands, we're doing okay. We can see down. I'm leading to the side when I say that. You can see down, and we can shoot them. So again, I'll stay here for the time being while I still can see them. I'll shoot down from the top. Seems to be okay. There's a dog there. There's just a few other zombies. There's not as many as I thought there's going to be, but it is only night 14, so there's plenty more Horde nights to really ramp up. So there's a couple of crawlers coming. They're coming off from that building. So here's a climber. He's up. Right. That's what I feared. Right, I'll go into my little room to take this guy out. There shouldn't be too many of these climbers. Here he is. Oh, he's not as aggressive as I thought. He just kind of stood there for a while. I'll take him out anyway. Right, so that's not going to work. I'll search him. He's got nothing. Which is a bit of a shame, because that, honestly, that does work on the taller buildings. So we'll go the other side of the door and close the door just in case they come down. In fact, I'll leave it open for retreat. So here we are here. So they've got through the door relatively quickly, but as you can see, they can't get up the stairs. Now, dogs and crawlers will be able to jump up, and by the looks of things, the spider zombies might be able to climb up the side as well. And what you'll find is they'll start glitching on top of each other to climb over. But if that's the case, then you know we've got plenty of places we can hide and back off and take the people who get up, or the zombies that get up down. So for the time being, we'll just stand here, use our crossbow. I don't really need to be too precise because I've got enough bolts to do me through the night, and we'll just snipe the zombies. Now the unfortunate thing is, and I think I've said this before, and possibly not on this 7 days series, is that on the PC version, if the zombies turn to mush, you can still search them, but on the PlayStation 4 one version, and I would imagine on the Xbox one as well, as soon as they turn to mush, that's them, you can't search them. So all these zombies here will be dropping loot. So here's one coming up, here's a dog as well. Try and take the dog down, take the one that's on top down as well. Here comes a dog. Is he going to infect me? He's making me bleed. So that's, you know, it's not the best defense. I'll take him out with an axe if I can actually hit him. Down to 44, 43. I'll use my med pack. Heal up, so that's okay. So I didn't get infected there, but that's the first zombie up. And here's a spider zombie. He's glitching on top. I'll take this guy out because he's got up. There's another dog down there, so I'll shoot him. Okay. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Change back to my crossbow. Now these guys here, they'll be able to get up because they can climb. So I shall try and take them out before they get there. Once they've destroyed that block down the bottom, it'll be harder for them to climb up. I just like to have it there for my own safety. In case I fall down, I can jump back up. But I'll stay well away from the edge because I'm not in a good place right now. So I'll defend myself if I do fall down. And we'll just continue doing this for the rest of the night. So there you go, you can see them all turning to mush now. So they're zombies I won't be able to search, they explode as well. There's a good headshot. Take this dog down. But you know, for what we've done, you know, for the amount of effort we put into this build, he's going to get up. Crawlers get up. Crawlers are annoying. I have no idea how they can do that. From being the lowest one of the lot. So there's another guy coming up here as well. So they're obviously glitching on top of each other. Now I'm not sure whether the building I'm not, or I'm going to have to run away from this guy. Take him out. Look at his veins on his arms. He's infected properly. Yeah, so the building I normally do this on is 3 stories high, so that maybe the stairs are... Where's he gone? Maybe the stairs are slightly taller, I don't know, because they never normally get up like this. I'll close that door because there's a spider one up here. I can take him out through the door, so I'm not too worried. And again, you know, I've got another layer of retreat if I need to. But I really shouldn't have to do anything else other than, you know, kill these 2 guys up here. I'll loot them. There's a crawler there with the hair glitch that's happening. There's a dog trying to jump up. So I think the bulk of the horde is gone now by the looks of things. There's obviously a few underneath me and a few trying to get in the doorway, and another one of those spider ones. But we had a few zombies got through the defences, but nothing really enough to worry us. I'll just get rid of these bodies here. Otherwise, if I do have to run, let's search them before I kill them. I'll take it anyway. So if I do have to run, the bodies will slow me down. So just in case, I'll clear them up. Now you can see they're jumping on the spot. How on earth did that happen? So again, this isn't the best defense. I think next time I might build this floor up, maybe 1, and just put a ladder up here. Or do a little bit more defense. Maybe build a ceiling on it so they can't climb up and over the banister. But that's, you know, that's for another 7 days time. We're not going to worry about that right now. There's not much we can do because they're properly under here as well. They're not so much hitting the stairs, so they must be hitting the wall on the other side. Let's have a look. I don't know what they're hitting there. Are they hitting the safe? They might be attacking the safe, but there's a good fair few of them. All with the freaky blue hair. I can also hear a hornet. But yeah, so at half one of the night, we've got another couple of hours to go. I don't think we're going to have to worry about anything else now. Just take down the zombies that come through the door, take down the ones that are already in the house, and that'll be Horde Night 14 down. Now the next Horde Night, 21, that's going to be a little bit more difficult, so we'll have to spend a little bit more time than we did fortifying this. And even, you know, maybe by then, depending on how we get on with picking up resources and finding a place to set up, we might have a new temporary base there, a new kind of permanent Horde base that we can build by ourselves, rather than relying on one of these prefab buildings. We'll see though. All depends how we get on with finding and skill points and such, finding resources and skill points, but they're all under there. There's quite a few. There's probably about 10 in there. So again, we can just... Here comes another one of these things. So yeah, so that's... Where is he going? So that's obviously a weakness. I need to find a way to stop him being able to do that. And whether that's knock down that banister and just build a wall up to the ceiling, that's maybe a good idea. I'll take all that anyway. So there's another, what's, half dozen zombies down there? It's a shame because there's a lot, you know, we're killing a lot of zombies here and we're not able to really loot any of them. Apart from the lucky few that get up through my defences. So, it's 2:15 in the morning. And we're not in any kind of danger or trouble. Get the guys on the floor. So we'll need to do a little bit of tidying up before we head off back to the other house, because my plan tomorrow, or for day 15 I suppose, which is today, is to clear up the zombies here, do basic security of the house, so you know, build it so I can put a door back in place and lock it up, and then I'm going to head back to the other house that we've got, gather some supplies, or empty out my inventory, gather some supplies in, for I suppose a semi-long trip, maybe a day and a half. So I'll take all my tools. I might refresh my tools depending on how I feel. Take my tools, take some food, but take what I need, but as little as possible, because we're going to be doing some looting. And then I think I'll go up to that derelict city that's at the top of the map. Walk around that, because we didn't really explore that. There was a working stick tools there that we bypassed, so we need to raid that. And I'm hoping there might be a cracker book, or I actually don't think I've seen a shotgun Messiah yet. I probably have, I've just probably forgotten. But yes, we'll head up to that derelict city. Probably not day 15, because by the time we secure this place, go back to others and do some inventory management, it's going to be the night of day 15. So we'll probably do that day 16 and see what we can find. But for the time being, we'll just keep walking back and forward here, because the zombies are following us, as you can see. So we need to lure them over here, run round, and quickly shoot. Very badly. Oh, we can get these guys in the door anyway. So they've done a fair bit of damage outside, and they're still doing damage. There must be a crawler down there that's on the floor smacking the blocks. But as you can see, if this was a pure wood building like the first one, and we had this level of horde attack, they wouldn't be you wouldn't stand a chance. But because this is brick, they'll go for the vulnerabilities first. So that's why you've got that door, and it's there to protect you, but it's not going to you know, allow you that much protection. But you also want it to be a route for the zombies to attack, because, you know, they'll hit that first, and that's where you know the funnel point's going to be. So what it's 20 minutes in-game time to go. We've probably got about 6 zombies in here to kill. Once it reaches 4 o'clock, I will do a jump, go out the door, which should lure them out into the outside, and I'll shoot them as they come through the door, and then that'll be this building clear and Horde Night 14 done. So again, not too stressful, but I suppose that's the prep work and why you do all of this. If you hadn't done any prep work, then this might have been a little bit more of a nightmare. But as it stands, it was relatively easy. An easy night. Right, so we've got 3 minutes to go, and these guys will start walking and start being a lot less aggressive. So there you go. Horde Night complete. Only a couple of zombies got through our defences. They didn't cause us too much trouble when they got through, so I will take this guy out. In fact, I'll just do a jump over his head. Let's go. Out the door. There's going to be a bit of sticking on the bodies. So change back to my crossbow, and I'll just shoot them when they come through the door. So headshot there. So they didn't attack those wood bricks up there, which is good. But they totally destroyed that little balcony or entranceway, which, you know, it's not so worrying. So he's dead. So it sounds like there's one more. It looks like it sounds like it's one of those screamer zombies or spider zombies, whatever you want to call it. I'll take the lead. I'll loot these because I haven't really managed to loot many of them. Right, so let's have a look at the building. So they didn't actually attack. Yes, I don't know how he got up. I can't remember where he came from. So they didn't attack the front. They came straight for the door, which is, you know, ideal for me. So is he inside? Is he alive? No. Right, so there's a spider zombie here. Take him out. Shouldn't be too difficult. I might have to crouch down. Well, there you go, guys. Horde Night 14 done. Our base, so I suppose, survived quite well. They've only done minimal damage. They didn't try and get in the other room. The funnel system worked, and you know, we stayed relatively safe. I think if I was to stay here another night, which I more than likely will, I will knock down the banister there and build a wall all the way up so they can't necessarily climb up like that spider zombie did over the balcony. So let's take down some of these. Let's clean up some of these bodies up here. This one as well. I'll have to ditch all the flesh and bones we get. I'll just do a quick look upstairs. Yeah, so he came up this. So he came up because I remember he came up this side of the building. So he just literally climbed up the wall and over that. So I'm going to have to, if I'm going to stay here again, I'm going to have to extend it out again. I can hear a bee. There he is. I'm never ever going to be able to hear him from here. If you're infected and you find one of these wasp bee things, hornets, kill them because they carry honey. Jars of honey. I don't know how they carry jars, but it's the honey will clear your infection. So yeah, so if I stay here again, I'm going to have to do a little bit more work on those defences there. But for the time being, we're not going to bother with preparing for Horde Night until much longer in the future. Right, get rid of the flesh, get rid of the bones, everything else can stay. Close that. Down the ladder. Right, so what I'll need to do, I'll need to just have a quick look to see if there's anything I want to take back to the building. For the time being, there isn't. Might take some. I'll take some meat. Leave the base. I'll leave that there, 6 and 4, in case I have to come back here. I'll clear out this little area of zombies. Might switch to my axe, it might be quicker. Let's check this out. Yeah, much quicker. 2 hits rather than the 3 or 4 the hammer was taking. Okay. Yeah, so I'll clear these out. I'll put down those wooden frames I've got. Make a quick door. Just reinforce them quickly. Yeah, I'll make a quick secure door. Only takes 3 seconds. Right, so that's perfect. You know, that's really as much as we're going to do here. If we're going to be coming back here night 21, again, I will extend the railing at the top out 1. I will do a little bit of internal structuring so that they can't climb up the wall. I don't know why I've got these again. But that's for another day. So I'm going to head back. We're pushing on 20 minutes now, so I'll call this one. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to the building. Oh, I'm just wondering how he got up there, because he must just have climbed up the wall. That's never happened before, so I wonder if the extra story helps. We'll see. Right, so plan of action: head back to the house, inventory management, set myself up nicely within. In the other house, maybe do a bit more fortification of that house while I'm there, and then set myself up for the start of an early start, day 16, to raid the city above. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.